Chicago's most delicious food.
I haven't had anything like this.
Wrapped up all in one place.
Oh, yeah.
A 17-pound burrito.
Size matters.
An entire alligator, smoked and stuffed.
It's quite a spectacle seeing a whole alligator.
A veritable smorgasbord of sweets.
Add ice cream in there, it becomes a decadent experience.
We've got the food, you bring the appetite. This is Bite Size Chicago. Welcome to Bite Size Chicago. I'm Ryan Cheverini, and this is the show that showcases the best food in and around Chicagoland. I hope you brought your appetite, because we're about to eat a lot. We're hanging out at Wells Street Market, one of the best food halls in Chicago. 10 restaurants, all under one roof. Coming up, fried chicken that takes you to church, an entire smoked alligator, and churro sandwiches. But we're gonna start the show with a Chicago staple, Italian beef. But this isn't your ordinary beef sandwich. This one helped a guy lose more than 140 pounds.
So in Chicago, everybody knows we're known for super hearty, filling foods, pizza, Italian beef, hot dogs, everything. Of course, with us being Epic Deli, we like to take traditional sandwiches and just kind of twist them up, do something crazy with them. You're still getting a lot of food, but it might be just a little healthier for you. My name is Tyler Wildy. I attribute this sandwich to myself being able to lose 140 pounds in a year. I mean, of course, the gym too. Epic Deli is a crazy sandwich shop. We're just north of Chicago in McHenry, Illinois here, right on the border of Wisconsin. Everything is huge.
It's epic, yeah.
Portions are huge. Oh yeah. If you're dining with us, it's never an epic fail. You'll just always leave epically full. We've won a bunch of different awards. Been voted Best Deli 7 years in a row. Best Sandwich Shop 6 years in a row. We really appreciate it, and we love that everybody likes to come out and try something different. One of our favorite things to do here is Italian beef. It's a Chicago staple. Shaved roast beef that's still very rare. Finish in a beef au jus. Put it on a hoagie roll, and then either sweet peppers or hot jardinere. We have different versions of the Italian beef sandwich you can get. The most popular Italian beef we do is the keto Italian beef. We're actually making a 12-inch tortilla out of shredded mozzarella cheese, filling it with Italian beef and sweet peppers, rolling it up. It's been very, very popular. My wife and I have been doing keto for about a year now. Between her and I, we've lost over 250 pounds. We had a lot of customers asking us just what we were eating, and it's really just cutting out breads and cutting out some carbs. And this way we can keep it as an absolutely epic sandwich still, because it's made out of mozzarella cheese. You're still getting a large jumbo sandwich. Even people that aren't on this diet have been really enjoying this sandwich. Okay, so he lost weight eating that beef sandwich, but now we're gonna pack it on. This might be the biggest burrito in the country. It weighs in at a whopping 17 pounds.
It's definitely, I'd say, life-threatening if you were to try to eat it by yourself in one sitting. It's enormous, gigantic. It is a beast. And if you were to be served that in a restaurant, you'd be very, very scared.
Giant burrito coming through!
Moxie is a new brand for Marriott. We're located in River North. The whole concept of Moxie is that you check in at the bar. As you check in at the bar, you get a complimentary cocktail. Moxie Chicago is unique because we have a 24-hour taco truck-inspired restaurant called Zombie Taco. Think of a taco truck smashed into the side of the lobby, providing breakfast tacos, lunch tacos, burritos. Moxie's about be playful and live a little is the tagline for the restaurants. We believe in showstopper packages, so we came up with this 17-pound burrito and called the package Size Matters. So the 17-pound burrito's got 9 tortillas, pepper jack cheese, a little over 9 pounds of meat, adobo barbecue chicken and pork carnitas, coleslaw, black beans, corn, all rolled into a 17-pound burrito of goodness.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Cheers.
Do we go in?
I would say safely, you want at least 12 to 15 people to knock out this burrito. If you try to do it with 3 or 4, you're gonna have some serious problems.
Okay, let's try something a little more modest. How about a hot dog? Corned beef, onions, cheese, green peppers, all stuffed inside a bagel. Okay, maybe it's not that modest.
Is that a bagel dog?
So this is a Bagel Dog Supreme.
Hi, I'm Richie Corner. I'm the executive chef of Max and Benny's. Max and Benny's is famous for our corned beef. We have a full-service bakery. We have a full-service deli. 30 years ago, around there, we came up with a Bagel Dog Supreme.
I've never even thought about the combination of bagel and hot dog, but it actually works very, very well.
It was delicious. I would definitely come back for it.
Hot corned beef on rye is the best kind of food you could ever want to eat next to a good hot dog.
What else can you do with a bagel dog? You can't fill it with, mustard and ketchup like you do a normal hot dog, so we've got to give it some more flavor. We have the jumbo hot dog, of course, and you'll see them cutting slits into the jumbo hot dog, incorporating the cheese and the onions and the green pepper, and then alongside of that, they'll fold in the corned beef. And we'll actually roll this in the bagel dough and then bake it off. It's everything in one dish, everything melted together, which is the best part. Can't go wrong.
Later, Gator. Up next, a 4.5-pound gator that has people chomping at the bit. And still to come, chicken 2 ways, smothered and easy to eat.
They ooh and ah because they've never seen the lollipop wings.
Hey, we're back on Bite Size Chicago. I'm Ryan Cheverini. We're hanging out at Well Street Market, and this is a chicken gyro from Piggy Smalls. Clever name, right?
Whatever.
While gyros are a classic, this next spot is about as exotic as it gets. How about a 4.5-foot entire smoked alligator?
It's quite a spectacle once the alligator does hit the restaurant floor. Phones are out, people are in awe, seeing a whole alligator being served to them. Being from New Orleans, the whole alligator was something that I had sourced for many months, and so now we're able to offer it on a daily basis over at Frontier. Ooh. My name is Brian Jupiter, and I'm the chef owner of Frontier in Wicker Park, Chicago. Frontier is known for its casual atmosphere as well as the whole animal service. We've become the place to go for your large format wild game and meat selections. You come in, we prepare all the meats for you, we carve up the meats, serve all the sides, sit back, relax, have a great time with your friends, your family. It's a really good time. Alligator, for one, is a very lean meat. I mean, you can see it's no fat on these, and we like to use smaller alligators. You get larger than that and you start dealing with more fat. Alligator fat, it just doesn't taste very good. We take the whole alligators, we rub it with some olive oil, so all of our spices adhere to the alligator. Now just some minced garlic. You want to rub it and really get it in there. Next we have some Cajun spice. All right, now we have a mixture of lemon zest, salt, and a little bit more oregano. So we would let these sit for a day, just refrigerate it, and that just allows the spices to really seep into the meat. All right, head these guys out to the smoker. Alligator can be cooked a lot of different ways, not just smoked. You can braise alligator, you can bake alligator. It's a very versatile protein, and it's also extremely healthy for you. The texture of alligator, for me, is a mixture of what would be frog legs and chicken.
Like chickeny, right? Yeah. Pretty good.
My favorite cut of the alligator would be from the leg area or up in the cheek area, more like the dark meat of the alligator.
It's real tasty. It's like the good type of greasy.
I think it's pretty good. I like it with the barbecue.
It's got a kick to it.
The tail is going to give you the most of the meat, and those are like pork tenderloins. It's a blank canvas, and what you give to the alligator is what you get back out of it.
Taste the smoky flavors coming from it.
It tastes like chicken to me.
With so many great restaurants in Chicago, it's truly no experience like Frontier. If you're looking for adventurous, if you're looking for a unique experience, if you're looking for just fun, come to Frontier.
Up next, this bird is all about the gospel. Sauce.
This is the chicken that you want, and we're the only place where you can get it.
And later, no waffling here, 2 of the best sweet snacks in the city.
Crispy in the outside, warm in the inside.
Hey, welcome back to Bite Size Chicago, and take a look at this. a donut fried chicken sandwich. This is from Fried the Coop here at Wells Street Market. And while we're talking chicken, there's one place in Chicago serving fried chicken with gospel sauce. So let's go to church.
African Americans used to call fried chicken gospel bird because it was something that was only eaten on like Sundays or during church. So it would be called gospel bird or Sunday cluck or things like that. We have a chicken that we call the gospel according to Luellas. Golden, crispy, crunchy, juicy. The gospel chicken will set you free. My name is Darnell Reed and I'm the chef owner of Luella's Gospel Bird. That's Luella. Luella is my great-grandmother. She's from Mississippi. She moved to Chicago in the 40s, and our family has been here ever since. We are a spinoff of Luella's Southern Kitchen. We specialize in fried chicken. The way that the idea came about for this restaurant, I was doing some reading in one of my culinary cookbooks from Adrian Miller. Adrian Miller is a culinary historian. He spoke about how African Americans used to call fried chicken gospel bird because it was something that was only eaten on like Sundays or during church. So I thought that would be a great name for a restaurant. The gospel is a buttermilk fried chicken, but we serve it with a house-made Creole sauce. It's almost like smothered chicken. The only difference is like smothered chicken, you're gonna simmer the chicken in that. Which this one we just put it over the top, keep it crispy. So you get like the best of both worlds. You get the gravy, you still get the crispy chicken. I noticed that here in Chicago, we have a lot of Nashville hot restaurants. And I thought that, hey, I think we should do something that's a little different. So like, let's open a fried chicken joint with the concept that only we have. We're trying to say like, it's basically the end all be all. Like this is the gospel, this is the chicken that you need to have, this is the chicken that you want, and we're the only place where you can get it. The Creole sauce is a sauce that we call the gospel. It does include hot sauce as an ingredient, Creole seasoning is an ingredient in the sauce, but it would not be a spicy sauce. It'd be more a savory sauce. It'll carry different notes. It'll have a little level of heat, little level of salt, but you can't get like different heat levels. You just get the gospel sauce. We finish it with African sesame seeds, which we call Benny seeds. The sauce is kind of rich, and I've noticed that the Benny seeds will cut through the richness a little bit, so it balances. It balances. There's a lot of different ways to get fried chicken, but there's only one way to get the gospel.
Well, from fried chicken to lollipop chicken wings, this is Lamberts.
It's been awesome because they'll come in groups and then they'll order a 6-piece. And then immediately they'll get up and order, 24 more. They ooh and ah because I've never seen the lollipop wings. That just lets me know that we have something. Hi, my name is Eddie Lee. I'm the owner and operator of Lamberts Chicago, located in a neighborhood in the northwest side of Chicago called Logan Square. Lamberts came about from my love for wings, especially because of my love for sports. It seems like wings were always a part of the dining aspect of watching sports. I fell in love with the Korean Chinese style wings. Putting my own spin on it, I've thought that I could do it better and just make it bigger, crispier, or a little more savory. It's definitely very, very crispy, tender because we use jumbo-sized wings, savory, sweet, salty, very unique in presentation. We French and drumette the mid and the upper arm. Like if no one's ever seen it, they can't believe it's part of the wing. Especially since it's nice and clean to pick up and hold one end where it's just the bone. And it seems like it's really caught on, especially on Instagram. We only make one house sauce, but we deliver it in 4 different heat levels, from mild, medium, tiger, and spicy tiger. Our sauce is both sweet and savory. The customers will get the sweetness first, and then the heat kind of develops on the back end. While we were thinking and trying to come up with a name, that just kind of kept on coming up on our top 3. Lamberts, because chicken don't fly, so we went with it. We don't have a lot of signage. We didn't do a lot of promotion or anything like that. I literally grabbed my Instagram handle the day we opened, posted something to our friends, and I'll see them 2 or 3 times in the same week. And that just lets me know that we have something. We've seen tables, groups where it's just super loud until the food comes. And then the table gets pretty quiet because they're busy eating, and they'll do the obligatory head nod. I'm happy that people definitely enjoy chicken.
It's not only about the food. For every time you eat a meal at our restaurant, we feed a kid in the developing world. The whole point of One Feeds Two is an easy way to do some good, something that we have to do anyways. We have to eat lunch, so you might as well feed someone else as well. My name is David Sloan. I'm co-founder of Invicto, located in Naperville, Illinois, just west of Chicago. Invicto is a retro taqueria. When you step into this place, I want to take you to Mexico. Every little detail we thought about. We have a beautiful taco stand, we have an agua fresca stand, and then we have a bar that you'll find in Mexico City. We use Spanish on everything basically in the restaurant. We have unbelievable food, from different types of tacos to semitas to the Cali burrito to shakes to agua frescas. We're bringing it all in a great, delicious package. We started a program called One Feeds Two. The goal is there's over 100 million kids that go to school every day hungry. They just don't have food. We want to solve that problem, and it has to start somewhere. We said when we started new restaurants, we're just going to make it part of our business model. The money actually goes to the United Nations feeding programs, which actually goes to a lot of countries in Africa and Haiti. And we just believe from just in our hearts about giving back to people, and that's what we're doing. And it's an easy way for the consumer to understand. People get it. They eat, we feed someone. We're growing it in Chicago. Our goal is to end childhood hunger. And imagine if every restaurant joined this program, we could literally solve childhood hunger throughout the developing world.
From tacos to tots, and who doesn't love tots? Check these out. Cheesy beef tots from Pork and Mindy's. There's another spot in Chicago famous for their tots. They stuff them in a tortilla and slap them on the grill.
Crispy, savory, delicious. It all comes back to tater tots. The most quoted movie in this kitchen is Napoleon Dynamite. Every day I hear, give me some of your tots, Napoleon.
Give me some of your tots. No, go find your own.
This is where it all starts, tater tots. The heart of the wrap. Conrads Grill is a very unique concept, something a lot of people have never tried. We do tot wraps. Anything you can imagine, from breakfast. What is breakfast without some French toast? To more of your late night style food. A couple chicken tenders with tater tots packed in. And of course, the tater tots. The legend of the tot wrap started with Joe Conrad. This all happened in East Lansing, Michigan, where Michigan State University is. Hanging out with his buddies. What are we gonna have before we hit the town? Pulled whatever he had out, tater tots and tortillas and ranch dressing, and let's wrap this up and take it to go, and that was that. Tater tots are fantastic. Wraps are great. Put it all together. It's convenient, it's hot, it's delicious. People's reactions have been awesome. It's been great to see alumni come in from MSU and, they say, I haven't had anything like this in, 10 years. And then you get people off the streets who are very confused. There are a lot of different types of potatoes you can get, but in our eyes, tots are definitely superior. Conrads is the place where you can get your tots. Wrap them up comes from one's ability to be creative.
You gonna eat your tots?
Sweets take center stage. A s'mores churro mashup.
As soon as they saw it on the menu, they say, oh my God, this looks so good.
And a waffle ice cream combo are coming up next. Let's end the show with a double dose of sweets. Waffles and ice cream meet in a Hong Kong sweet treat.
They're crispy, they're light, a little bit chewy. You add ice cream in there, it becomes a decadent experience. Joyi Noodles is a Pan-Asian cuisine place. We've been around for about 20 plus years. We're famous for bringing bubble tea to Chicago. Today we're here at Joyi Plus, which is our shabu shabu restaurant, which is like a Chinese style hot pot. Most of the year, shabu shabu hot pot is our business. For a few months out of the year, when it gets really warm outside, bubble waffles are what people come here for. Bubble waffles are from Hong Kong. They've been around since the 50s. They're the #1 street food. It's not that far off from American desserts. You have the waffles, which are egg-shaped, and the toppings are a wide range of things. It's fun for the kids, it's fun for adults. People get everything on their bubble waffle. We have very exotic ice creams. We have mango, we have taro, we have chai ice cream. It's an Asian experience. We also have the mainstream items that a lot of people are used to, like chocolate. We have fruit toppings, chocolate syrup, different types of candies, macaroons. For most people, Chinatown's kind of a strange experience to them because they don't think that they can relate to the food. The nice thing about bubble waffles, it keeps people cool. They're very pretty. There's so much color to them. They look amazing to eat. It's a lot of different flavors. All of our customers love bubble waffles.
Last spot on our list, they make churros, churro s'mores, and churro ice cream sandwiches. Fittingly, this place is called Churro.
Churro is just fried dough, crispy in the outside, and it's warm in the inside. It's way better than donut. My name is Carlos Covarrubias. I'm one of the owners of Churro Factory, and we have 9 locations within the Chicago area.
Oh no!
The whole idea started in 1996 when my parents started with a food truck. And I started working with my dad, I was 13 years old. My dad is the one that started, so I didn't have not many options to go, but I started working with him and then I just took that direction. We opened our first location in Pilsen neighborhood, and after that, we got the opportunity to go to Navy Pier. They give us a little kiosk. That's where all the tourists start trying our churros and getting more customers. Churro is just like a fried dough pastry. Crispy in the outside and it's warm in the inside. We just roll it in cinnamon sugar and we can fill it with vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, or cream cheese or the flavor of the day. We have a lot of specialty churros. We just started experimenting with the dough to make different shapes. We have the churro sandwich, which is 2 churro wheels. And then we put the vanilla ice cream and we can roll it on either sprinkles or fruity pebbles. The churro s'more is like the most popular one right now. Just replacing the crackers with the churro wheels, and we just fire the marshmallows and add the chocolate bar on top. As soon as they saw it on the menu, they start ordering. People keep coming back. They say the churro story is unclear. They don't know where exactly where it comes from. Everybody claims it. We make it with the eggs to be different than the other churro places. What makes it unique is that we make them freshly. When the customer get it, they're really excited. Say, oh my God, it's so good, looks so good. It's the best churro they ever tried. Churro Factory is like the best place where you can get churros in the whole US.
Well, that's going to do it for Bite Size Chicago. If you want to check out any of these stories again, just go to localish.com. Make sure you like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. I'm Ryan Cheverini. Until next time.